right? You can't put that in writing. And so Broyles, who thinks he's a lawyer, writes up a fucking contract. You want to see this contract? This is like an extortion contract. So he wrote up this whole fucking thing. I swear to God. Check this out. All right. Please use the attached boxes and lines to indicate whether you agree or disagree as written. Jess Machado's texting me. You only freeze when you go to another tab. Okay. It's not a big deal, and most of the chat understands. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, okay. So this is Aidan. So this is what Jason came up with this on his own. So he's like, I'm going to come up with these terms. And so this is for Meredith. Meredith has to say whether or not she's going to do these things. I swear to God. He wrote a fucking contract. Don't publish, do remove, and or keep down any content which disparages or shares private communications in which Mark Betterow or Tim Breda participate in or are the subjects of. To the extent that they refer to any privileged communications or legal strategy, this provision applies to all members of Kearney's legal defense team. And she has to check one of those boxes. Okay. Do not post any information or opinion which imply that Aidan Kearney is involved in criminal activity or that can reasonably be seen as negatively affecting any of his pending civil or criminal cases. This includes removing any or keeping down any content that could be used as evidence to criminally charge or convict Kearney, like unconsented recordings of calls made by or to Kearney, written communications, messages to or from Kearney, or messages to his legal team. Okay. Next thing. Do not contact any. These are his proposed terms of what she can't do. She has to agree to this. Do not contact any third parties and either encourage them to file criminal charges or provide them with any information to do so. Like what? What do I care about that? To the extent that you already have done so, inform those parties that you don't want to see Aidan charged with any criminal charges, and that if they are pursuing them based on your desire to see him charged, that is no longer the case. Like he wanted me to sign this without talking to my lawyers. He wanted me to sign this. This is fucking insane. Do not provide any third parties with, like, I'd sign nothing, to be very clear. Do not provide any third parties with information designed specifically to incriminate. You can't write up a contract that says that you agree not to report another person if they commit crimes. That this motherfucker wrote up a contract where two parties agreed not to tell the other, like what? She also do not provide any third parties with information designed specifically to incriminate or otherwise negatively impact or undermine Aidan's legal position or cause him to incur additional legal liability in his current criminal or civil cases, with the understanding that some of your friends or fans will interpret your sharing of that information as your desire that they defend you by launching attacks against him by using the information you provided. What? Like, this is, why is he so invested? What? So he's saying that Meredith would agree not to go and give information about me to people that will then post that information to try to hurt me. First of all, how the fuck do you enforce that? If I sign this, if she signed this, she would still fucking just give shit to third parties and she'd be like, oh, I gave that to them before I signed the contract. Like, imagine getting this involved between two people that aren't you. Like, this is insane. Next term, encourage is a 7-point plan for each of us. Encourage your friends and fellow content creators to not use any information provided by you or your situation as justification to attack Aidan. To the extent that they have their own disagreements with Aidan, express to them that they do not want them to use your disagreements with Aidan or information you may have shared with them in order to launch attacks upon him that would result in adverse action, including but not limited to any steps that would reasonably prompt his attorneys to withdraw from the case, assist the Commonwealth in filing additional charges against him, or otherwise negatively affect his existing criminal or civil cases. What? So she didn't want me. He wanted her to go to what? Cryford and tell him to be nice to me and not bring up Meredith at all. I don't even know. Provide Kearney with a copy of any alleged wiretapped recordings in your possession, or play them for a neutral third party who can verify their existence and or description of their content. That's because she wouldn't play this alleged recording she had of me and one of my attorneys. And so she would agree to play it for Jason. Because she wouldn't even play it for Jason. That's how I knew it wasn't real. I'm like, she can't even play it for you, bro. She wants me to go and drop these charges against her, or else she's going to release this recording. But I can't hear the recording or even know it exists. Somehow she fucking has it, though. Somehow she has it. And I just have to believe that this exists. But we can't hear it. Like, if she actually had that, it was actually blackmailing me with it, wouldn't she want to let Jason let me know that it's real? Like, wouldn't you want to? What? All right. Do not make any disparaging comments about the mental health of Aidan Kearney. I don't give a fuck what you say about my mental health. Like, so these provisions for her are fucking retarded. Like, I don't care about any of these things. Go ahead, say I'm mentally ill. That doesn't bother me. Okay. And all this other shit is like unenforceable. Like, you have to tell Mike Crawford he can't say mean things about Turtle Boy. How the fuck does that get enforced? I don't think contracts, this looks like the MCAS or something like what is this? You just get to write in your own thoughts. This is a contract. Okay. Now her terms, because those are the deal points for me. And then he had deal points for her. Okay. Here is a draft. Let's see this one. You got a confidentiality agreement. Dude, this is crazy. Oh my God. Okay, so now her terms. These were her terms, what I had to agree to. You ready? The extortion. So the things that I had to agree to were unenforceable, stupid, and meaningless. Like, none of that shit would do anything to stop anything. She would just go and get around all that shit. Like, unenforceable. Here's what I had to do. Notice that nowhere in those deal points did I ever ask, like, she can't write about me or any, like, let's see what, oh, actually, because that was from me. Okay. No, that was what I wanted from her, right? Yeah. Nowhere, notice that nowhere in there did I say she has to take down her Twitter account or her YouTube account shitting on me. I didn't ask for any of that. I don't care what she says about me. All right. So this is what I had to do. Her deal points. Remove and or keep down the content in which you spent approximately 20 hours directly targeting Meredith, including YouTube streams, bus stop lives, spaces, and Twitter posts. So I had to remove as term. Notice that nothing like that existed in her deal. But my deal, I had to take down everything. Any negative thing I said about her, my valid truth journeys, any tweets I made, every bus stop lives, everything had to come down. That's step one. Step two, follow through on your offer. Notice he puts on my offer. This is your offer, bitch. To contact Detective Parker and withdraw your request for criminal charges and inform the Holden police that you no longer wish to cooperate with any charges filed as a result of your complaints against Meredith. Notice he puts, as you suggested you would. So he actually did put this in a fucking contract. This is an extortion contract telling me this is Broyles' fucking genius plan of I have to go to the police and tell them I want you guys to drop the charges that I came to you about. And what does she have to do in return? She just has to pinky swear that you'll tell Mike Crawford to lay off Turtle Boy. Okay. And we're only on point 3. Point 2. Do not contact any third parties and encourage them to file criminal charges or provide them with any information to do so. To the extent that you already have done so, inform those parties that you don't want to see Meredith charged with any criminal charges. And if they are pursuing them based on your desire to see her charged, that is no longer the case. So she's affected a lot of people, not just me. And if one of them wants to press charges on her, I have to go to that person and tell them to back off. Back off. Step 4, point 4. Do not provide any third parties with information designed specifically to embarrass or incriminate Meredith, with the understanding that some of your friends or fans will interpret your sharing of that information as your desire that they defend you by launching attacks against her using that information provided. As part of this provision, contact, make clear to these people that you don't want them to use information that you provided in order for them to disparage Meredith, and that you consider whatever information already provided to be of private, personal nature, and do not intend that they share it nor attack Meredith on your behalf. So he's saying that I have to go to all these people. I have to go to Jimmy, Jess Machado, all these people. I'm like, hey, anything I've ever told you about 5150, just forget I said anything. Forget it. Okay? Just pretend that never happened. All right? Gotta pretend that never happened. And this would be the least, because what would happen? She would just take any random account, the Mo account. There's so many accounts out there that don't like her because of her behavior that they would tweet and she'd be like, oh, he violated the contract. Okay. Recognize that you have a large platform and following, that your followers interpret certain statements or information as either a dog whistle or at least a license to attack Meredith with your approval. Make it clear that you don't wish anyone to operate on your behalf or attack or otherwise disparage Meredith in order to express support or gain approval from you. That'll work real well. I'll just tell the purple Kool-Aid man, hey, you gotta, just to let you know, I don't like Meredith, but you need to not say anything, please. Okay. Yeah, what's point 7? Renew the Peacock subscription. Okay. Number 6, encourage your friends and fellow content creators to not use any information provided by you or your situation as justification to attack Meredith. To the extent that they have their own disagreements with Meredith, express to them that you don't want them to use your disagreements with Meredith or information you've shared with them in order to launch attack about her. He had the same thing in my contract, except here's the thing. There are no content creators who defend Meredith. It doesn't exist. So like I'm supposed to go to Jess Machado, Jimmy, and by the way, while she attacks them, while she just says, well, she will dump all over Jess Machado. There's nothing in this contract that says she can't dump on Jess Machado. What this contract says is she can continue to dump on Jess Machado, Will, Jimmy, you go down the list, anybody she wants to. And in return, they can't dump on her back because it will be perceived as them standing up for me. And content creators, conversely, cannot shit on me on her behalf, except nobody does that because nobody has her back. Like none of these who is the defender? No, dude, even like the BLTs in the world, they all bounced. They're like, dude, this lady is too crazy for me. And finally, do not make disparaging comments about the mental health of Meredith O'Neill. So no more 5150. So this is an extortion contract. He literally puts in writing that I must go to the police and tell them that I am no longer going to cooperate in a criminal investigation. So I obviously did not sign that. When I read that, I'm like, this guy's fucking nuts. And it was right around that time when I stopped caring. I'm like, I was intimidated by her for a while, and I still am. I still don't know what she's capable of. But, I'm like, she had me by the balls. because it was like she had so much damaging shit. Not damaging, but like she's got my whole phone extraction. She can just release that whenever she wants. And she did. But she's really done it all now. There's nothing more. She's unloaded